Okay, we're still underneath here. We're looking for a drop. How far? We can measure it. We can see which leg it is. If you're interested to know how to measure, how to look which leg to compare, which wave it is, you're more than welcome to come and take the course. Okay, and any move above this area, we should be looking, that would be your missing leg, and we should be heading up. How far? We can measure it in our live sessions and give updates that we do every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. JCAD, same thing like any other pound pair. Correction, continuation of the down move, breaking these lows. For ETH, the same concept. Any break and close underneath these areas is gonna take the price to the lows. Where we are, we might see a fake out and continuation of the up move. We're still in the buy area. BTC, we're looking for the upcoming week, but potentially a fake out and continuation of the up move. UK 100, I would love, keep on looking for your buys. I would love this to come down here, as I mentioned last week, okay, to enter more, but this is the direction we are looking for, up move. We said it last week, continue looking for your buys, and that was the top that was broken. So at any pullback, continue looking for your buy. There is no indication of it pulling back. Okay, we might have a pullback till here, but on any pullback, continue looking for your buys. Thank you all for joining. If you are interested in the way we look at the market, the link of our website is in the description below. We opened our Discord section where everything, all what we discuss, our mid-week sessions. Thank you, Kimo. Thank you. Evening, lad. Evening to all. We opened our Discord. Anyone that interested to join, more than would be our pleasure to have you in. The plans for the Discord or the members area are in the plans and pricing on the website. In the gold membership, just 1 second guys, my music is too loud for my ear. So yes, the plans for the pricing for the gold membership, you have the full package where you have access to the website. We do analysis on more than 32 pairs from weekly, daily, and 4-hour. USD pairs, yen pairs, pound, euro, indices, commodities, and crypto. And our live sessions that we do on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, pre-London, we cover our watch list that the members want us to cover the charts that the members request. So we look for setups, tradable setups, in the direction that the market tells us for that day. We day trade. So, and our courses that you see in our academy are for day traders, but you can use them in any time frame. But the psychology behind all of this, it's more about the day trading and how to generate consistent income through. It's more psychological. The trading concept. It's setups that we teach, but even if I give you, there's no such thing as an 80 or 90% accuracy of any kind of a system. But even if somebody created an 80 or 90% accuracy of a system and explain it to you for you to go trade, if you don't have the psychology, the right psychology, the right mentality of a trader, you will end up in a losing month or weeks or blowing accounts. Okay, doesn't mean you have to pass in a stage, and that's what we focus on in our courses. At the time being, we're not having any kind of course. Not I'm not even thinking anytime soon. Not before end of the year, maybe. So, but you can more than welcome to come and join our Discord or our Gold membership for trading and extracting money from the market consistently. Exactly, Kimo. We do it live. I do it a lot of in the war room whenever the guys are ready. We take live trades on the indices. I trade indices and CAD pairs. So on daily basis we do that. I trade the Nasdaq and the S&P 500, USDCAD, EURUCAD, if it gives the setup. Whatever the setup is, I take it in front of everyone. So more than happy for you to come and join and try us out. You can come and try our live sessions with $25 a month if you are interested. Now let's hit our weekly analysis. First of all, we start with BTC. I will take all your requests at the end of the session if you have any, or any comments you would like us to comment on, or any questions that you would love us to answer. Now for BTC, we're still, we indicated last week, we're still in an uptrend. Nothing has changed from last week. We're just in an accumulation phase. Just 1 second, let me open. I always forget this pen. Gives me a less headache to write on my screen. There you go. So we're still in an uptrend. Okay, it's going up slowly, but as you can see, the other crypto and the alts, as spoken, March was the start of the alt season, and that's what the market is doing. I mean, when that happened, through history, through past experience, BTC consolidates and let the other alts to catch up or do their moves. It's like they move equally. It depends on the cap of every altcoin, but most of the crypto, we are in the uptrend. There's no indication of any ending of uptrend, and the people, whoever is looking for the past to compare it with the future, the past was just the introduction of crypto. Now it's more involved with investors, and institutions are in the money, in the cap. They are the ones that are moving. So it's totally different concept, like into altcoins. Exactly. So it's more different from, yes, the market moves in fractals, but it doesn't mean that that it's gonna repeat all the time, right? So different fractals repeat in the future. As if you've been following us, I talk about waves and missing legs, and the missing leg will repeat in the future. These are all fractals that will repeat in the future. So most of our methods are fractals. You can get that fractals from a lower time frame and post it to the higher time frame. Every pair has its own character. That's why most of my guys, I try to tell them, focus on a couple of pairs, understand that pair, understand how that pair moves, right? Don't keep on jumping from trading crypto to jumping to trading USD pairs, then jumping trading yen pairs, and you're like all over the place. And imagine yourself, you're running a business and you're all over the place. What kind of business is that? So focus on something. Okay, understand that, trade that for like 6 to 12 months. Okay, understand it properly, understand the move, instead how it reacts towards news, towards sessions. There's sessions that you need to trade in between. I always tell my guys, trade the first 2 hours and the last 2 hours of every session, either London, New York, or Asian, depends on the pair. So yeah, try to understand. So now let's go for the BTC. For BTC, it's still in the up move. It's gonna head till on the higher time frame, 72, 75. That's where I see it heading till the end of the month. Okay, we might have consolidation in these areas, then coming back down, retesting the lows or the liquidity that's down here, going up, going down, but we are still in the uptrend. I would not suggest somebody to look for sells, especially in these massive bull market, either in the crypto or the indices. So you'll be committing suicide, guys. Try to focus on not to be biased, but the higher time frame is showing an uptrend, right? So try to look for buy setups, because when you start focusing how to trade every wave on the lower time frame and how to catch every move, you're gonna miss the big run, you're gonna miss the big shot. For BTC, still looking for the up move. This can come up to the 60, retest the all-time high, and do another correction before moving back up. Okay, for ETH, beautiful run. Oof. There's multiple ways to enter into this, even to day trade ETH. It's been moving up beautifully and correcting according to beautiful corrections. Okay, so you must know how to enter and take the benefit. You don't want to trade this or this drop. You want to be in this, like, for some kind of reason. Imagine you entered right here, okay, and it came back up, then came back, knocked you out, then you entered back again, okay, and you're back in. But instead of trying to look for the shorts where you decide that it needs to correct, why you want to do that? Why you want to give yourself so much hard time? Let the market decide for itself, right? Let the market start the down move, then yes, start looking for. But we are in an uptrend. How far? I see this heading till 5-6k on the higher time frame, on the daily and the weekly. Okay, so why you want to miss all of this? Why? Because you're scared that this gonna do like that? Okay, where's your stop loss? Where's your risk management as a consistent a trader? Same thing. There's risk to reward. You have to understand that. If you don't know how to identify the risk in every trade and accept that and let the market do its own thing, then you're doing something wrong. And if your stop loss, you're gonna tell me what my stop loss it keeps on getting hit. Well, you're doing something wrong. Okay, adjust, find out, go have your journal, put everything there, do your analysis on your journal. What am I doing wrong? Is it the setup that I'm trading, or am I biased to one side, or I'm not knowing how to read? That's what we keep on explaining in our Discord. It's all more, I don't give signals, guys. I never give signals. I'm against signals. Okay, I prefer for you to know how to fish. It's gonna take you time. Yes, it will take you time. Every trader has to pass in a stage, in a journey. That journey, it depends on you how you would accept it or how you would not. There's a guy that I follow, he says that the normal will not make money in this market. You have to think differently from what everyone is looking in this. And if you want to make it complicated, trading can become so complicated that you enter into a black hole. There's no coming out. Like I'm not against Elliott wave, guys. That's how I started my trading journey. Okay, but if you want to start looking for and counting and trying to predict this and trying to predict that, and this is the top and this is the bottom, and oh man, like why you want to enter? Some people love it. Yeah, some people make money. I'm not saying they don't. Okay, but why you want to make it so complicated? Okay, have a setup and trade with the market and let the market decide. What if it's the top? In my trading, there's no top, and there's no buy high and sell low. On the contrary, buy high, sell higher. That's where your risk management comes in. That's where your money management should be in this whole thing. That's your success. That's how you're supposed to make money. Identify the risk and rinse and repeat the same setup, because you know on the long run this setup is gonna make you money. The more confidence you build, the more, no matter if it hits your stop loss. I would love my setup to come, the price to come and hit my stop, because it will invalidate the setup that I have for me to switch position. And by the way, I trade on the 5 and the 2 minute, but my analysis are on the 2 and the 4 hour on daily basis. Anyways, for ETH, we're still heading up. On any pullback, on any, I wish it would do something like this for this week. I wish it will do something like this or like this. Add more. We're heading up 5-6k, and don't be surprised ETH how far it will go. XRP, same concept. There's a good friend, Kimo, everybody knows him. He said last week or on Saturday, he told me the last one would move that is the XRP. So when you see XRP topping up, that's when in a way you understand that a major correction is coming in. But as long as XRP is still in the bull, that's analysis. That's how you create your edge, right? Because if by time you buy the moves, by the waves, you understand by analysis, by time, that XRP was the last one, was the last mover. So that's how you create your edge in trading. Now there's a lot of confluence between the indices, not confluence, like similarity between the indices and the main crypto, which is the BTC and ETH, NASDAQ and these guys. Okay, so if NASDAQ is one step, or the S&P 500 is 1 day ahead of the crypto. If I'm starting to notice this this combination between them. Okay, so these can help you for your analysis, right? Like nobody knows what the market is gonna do, but when you create an edge, it will help you to trade higher probability trades. You're here to trade high probability trades. You're not here to tell the market what to do. Okay, so the high probability is for you to have an edge. And how you need to create that edge is by experience, is by sitting on one chart for 6 and 7 and 8 months and understanding how that chart goes. What's the correlation with that chart? That's how you create your edge. You don't need to jump from one place to another, from one pair to another. Why? I know a lot of people trade one pair 25 pip a day and they make a living out of this, and that's the only thing that they do for 25 pips, one pair. Do you need to trade more? Why? Aren't you here to make money? Aren't you here to financially free yourself? So why you need not focus on one and take it from there? Understand it. Come join us in the Discord. More than happy. If you don't like it, I will reimburse you. Anyways, so more than happy to join. If you want me to check anything for XRP, I know a lot of you would like an analysis on let me do it now. Crypto, Dogecoin. I gave my analysis on this one for the drop. There was some kind of news yesterday, okay, with Elon Musk. So I'm looking around these areas, 0.36. Now this was the low, excuse me, this was the low. It broke it and it's heading up. Does this mean that we're gonna head down? No, on the contrary. On any pullback, on any move that's strong, this is over. The price the analysis that I gave was right here. This is over right there. This leg has finished. Okay, anything that's above here comes back down. Now we start looking for our buys. We'll cover DAX for sure, Michael. So Dogecoin still to the uptrend. Why this, that, I don't know. It's still to the uptrend. That's what the chart is telling me. Is it a good setup? Yeah, why not? Take it and let the price decide for you. If you want me to check anything, guys, please let me know. We move on to the indices. The indices, we are creating all-time high. Beautiful run. We traded this. Looks good. Why not take it and see if it will work out? That's the mentality. That's what you need to have. That's how you make money. Take it and see if it's gonna work. S&P 500 still to the uptrend. On any retest of this, I will take it to the upside. How far? I'm looking for at least till 4,300 or even 4,500 for the S&P 500, even higher. But for the time being, on any pullback, look for your buys. This one, we indicated it in our live session, the buy from right here to the top. Now we might have, let me do a follow-up from last week. Last week we said we're looking for something like this, and that's what we got. Maybe we're gonna have this one. We did not have this one. We got this and this. This can give us a pullback and continuation of the up move. Does it mean you should short? It depends on you, what kind of a trader you are. You can go trade it on the 5 minutes. For the short, I would not. I will continue looking for my buys if I need to trade this pair. Still continuation of the up move. DXY, that was the correction we were looking for. I was expecting it a more stronger correction, but it did not happen. And we identify a lot of buy setups in our mid-week sessions. So we're looking for continuation of the down move. How far? We let the price show us. But for the time being, keep on looking for yourselves. For the upcoming week, EURUSD, same thing. We're looking for something like this. Retesting the high and even breaking it. Pound. I know pound is weak, and I told most of my guys stay away from the pound. You don't want to be trading this kind of a market. But for what I see in the pound is this. So if you can find a buy setup, go ahead and take it with proper risk and management. UCAD, the structure has changed, and we started looking for ourselves from right here when the price broke this low. Above this, I was looking for this as a correction, as you remember last week, and continuation at least was looking for something like this before any continuation of the down move. Same thing for the DXY, but it did not play out. Does it mean that I stick with my bias and analysis and that's it? And that's, you adapt, you move, you dance with the price, you dance with the market. There's no bias. So looking for more sells. I won't be surprised if we reach equality with the dollar before the end of the year. NU, look for your buys. Or just for that, look for your buys. Pull back, continuation of the up move. Retesting this high. Aussie, same concept. This was the end of the correction, continuation of the up move. At least something like this. That will send it till up there. Buy setups. Silver and gold. Silver was not clear for my own way of looking at the market, but after playing out, I did not take that. Okay, none of my guys took that. But after identifying this, we're looking for that. Now it's clear, and now we should start looking for our buys. But in the gold, that was a beautiful buy from right here, and right here. I'm still holding one position from right here. A beautiful run on gold, which we identified in our midweek sessions. And how far? It will go far. Hold on to it if you are in. If you manage to find a buy setup. If not, there's always a way to look for end of a correction on lower time frame and continue the up move. Will it break the stop? Yes, why not? Will it retest the stop? Yes, why not? It's looking very strong. I gave an example last week, and we're looking around retesting the top and even breaking it. Oil, continuation of the up move. We identified it from last week from these areas. I traded this wave, did not trade this. Now we're looking for continuation of this move. Sorry about that. For this move. The uptrend has resumed, and this is the end of this correction. Hopefully you guys are in, the people that swing trade. That was your entry right here, not here, not here, right here. Yen, apologies for that. USD yen, looking for the end of this correction. I wouldn't buy from here because this can continue heading down, and this would be your end of this correction. This wave is complete. We identified it in the midweek session. We're looking for a correction or continuation of the down move. Okay, now would I look for my buys? The only time I would look for my buy is when price comes back above this area. Then I'll be interested on the pullback to take it to the upside. Below here, there's no sell setup at the time being. I would love to see more data to get a higher probability trade. The only setup I would look at, if this comes back inside here, then I'm interested to buy. Pound yen, we are in this correction. This can do something like this and continue, or it can continue heading up. Is there more up move? Yes, we're looking for continuation of the bull run. So it's just the pound is weak, so just be careful how we trade this one. It will chop all over the place between the liquidity areas. That's a liquidity area and that's a liquidity area down here, so it might chop in between and continue doing that for next week. Euro yen, we identified the end of this from last week, and you could have entered in these. This is your liquidity area and continuation of the up move. Nothing has changed. We're still in an uptrend. Now, can price do the following? Yes, it can. But why don't you catch this drop? Well, if there's a setup, why not? But why you need to predict the top? What if price does something like this? What? You missed another run, and another run, and another run. JCAD, still to the down move. The CAD, as I said last week, is strong, and it will keep on being strong. So on any sell setup, look for the sell. There's a sell setup on EURUCAD as we speak on the following leg, so you can check it out. If you want me to check more details, join our Discord. More than happy to answer most of your questions. Now for you said you want me to look at DAX, right? DAX, that was the end of the correction. I indicated in the Michael in our Discord. Okay, this is the end of this correction and continuation of the up move. Let me look at the 4 hour. I'll give you more details how far it will go. At least to finish one leg. So you're looking at something like this. Till these areas. So more buy setups. Of course they will do something like this around these areas. Double top, pull back, minor pullback, and break. It's all about the liquidity, guys. Understand that. You will look at the market in a totally different way. Thank you so much for joining and attending the webinar. Hopefully we can see you in the Discord. I see some people joined the Discord as we speak. You will be in the waiting room. I will give you your roles as soon as we finish this. You're more than welcome, guys. Trade safe. Don't forget to press the like and share.